it's actually true that I managed to sell more than 80,000 courses as a complete nobody. And when I'm saying complete nobody, I mean like zero followers, $0 invested in ads. The only thing that made these courses sell and are still selling is the fact that there's just huge demand for course creators at the moment, but you guys don't know how to fulfill this demand because this niche and this whole business that I'm elaborating on, and I coach people like on a one-on-one basis on how to do so. It's like completely untapped. People don't know about this. Now, in this video right here, I'm just going to elaborate like with the complete raw reality of being a course creator and tapping in this niche and how cool it is. I'm going to present to you obviously this offer that I've followed, and this journey that I followed, and this path that I followed for the last 5 years that has again enabled me to sell 80,000 copies of my courses without running a single ad, without having a single follower, without even posting like organic content to funnel people to my courses. Like everything has been made and has been achieved through this very specific framework that I'm going to be elaborating on in just a moment. But like, I think that before I mention this framework and before we analyze how I did this and how you can do this, because it's actually very easy to do this too. It's very interesting how I started and what made me want to create courses and get out of YouTube in the first place. So to give you some background, I used to upload videos on YouTube back in the day. I'm talking like 6 years ago and stuff. I guess I'm still doing it, but like I'm doing it with a complete different reasoning behind it. So 6 years ago, I really knew stuff about cameras. I loved cameras. I still love them. I love like lights, lenses, cameras, that type of stuff. And I had like all of this knowledge around the field, very, very specific knowledge. I wanted to share it with people. And back in the day, the only way to do this was through YouTube. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me create like a tutorial on YouTube, a guide on YouTube. And I created this guide. And keep in mind that I knew stuff about cameras, lenses. So my video, the quality of the video was pretty good. So I created this 40-minute guide on YouTube around lenses in which I just geeked out and I analyzed everything regarding cameras, lenses, and that stuff. And yeah, it got zero reach. In general, I feel like throughout the years, YouTube has kind of betrayed me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I have created a very successful YouTube channel with like 100,000 subscribers. But in my personal brand, I always felt like YouTube had betrayed me because I spent all of this time and energy to create thumbnails, analyze videos and that stuff. And just my videos just never popped off. I was mad because this didn't only happen to me. This actually happens to most creators, like 95% of creators. So for some reason, don't ask me why, I come across this platform named Skillshare, and you probably know Skillshare, right? I've seen it in some YouTube videos in which people were like, "This video is sponsored by Skillshare," that type of stuff. Yeah, and for some reason, I understand and I figured out that you can actually upload a course there. So people actually upload their courses on Skillshare. It's not only a website in which you can consume courses. It's also a platform in which you can upload a course as a teacher and make money from your course. And the value proposition was just too good for me because you could make money without needing to have 1,000 subscribers or 10,000 minutes of watch time like on YouTube. Like immediately you just upload your course, it's approved, you're making money. So I was like, cool, let me just take this guide from YouTube and upload it on Skillshare. And I kind of did that, right? So this guide on YouTube had like 10 views. So I just cross-uploaded on Skillshare as is. I just subdivided into lessons, very simple upload process. And yeah, honestly, it didn't even resonate that much with people on Skillshare too. I guess my content sucks at the end of the day, but it made like $3 in the first month. And for some reason, just because I'm a dude that obsessed with stuff, I saw huge opportunity there. So I was like, okay, bro, like I made $3 in a month. Cool, let me just create more courses. So I just started creating another course, and it was a course around video editing because I had so many things to teach. I was an expert in videography, cameras, gear, all that stuff, right? So I just created more courses. I had so many things to teach. And my second course like made another $3. So next month I made like $6. And yeah, just not to bore you out, I started creating like more courses and more courses. I learned what worked, what didn't work, the best teaching strategies, the best teaching principles, how to maximize the retention of your students on Skillshare. And I literally became an expert on how to create courses and sell them through Skillshare. And the value proposition was just too good because the only thing you need to focus is creating the course, creating the modules, teaching what you love, which is so cool and fulfilling because as a person, I absolutely hate marketing. I do not understand ads. I hate cold email outreach. The only thing that I ever wanted to do was teach stuff and share my knowledge. And I Skillshare enabled me to do so. Then I figured out that there's this concept called online course marketplaces. There are other platforms like Udemy, Coursera, Uthena. These are platforms that people go there to purchase courses, and there's a huge demand for courses. There's a huge demand for teachers to teach there because there are so many people. The e-learning space is growing like exponentially every year. So everyone is turning to online education, but there's a huge lack of teachers. So it would be a lie if I told you that I planned for this success of mine. I just started like creating more courses. I felt fulfilled creating these courses. I uploaded them in these marketplaces. I cross-uploaded my courses from Skillshare to Udemy, and I saw also great success there. My courses became very popular. I became, soon enough, I became a top teacher on Skillshare, which is like top 2% of teachers. I managed to teach 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 students on Skillshare, then like 10,000, 30,000, 40,000 students on Udemy. And the craziest part of this is that I didn't run a single ad. I didn't need to have a single follower. The only thing that I had to do was understand what makes a course successful and pop off in these marketplaces, which is so basic, and just make sure that I know how to convey my knowledge through a camera to these people, which is just so easy and so basic. And this led me, again, after teaching more than 80,000 students up to this point, I have like a whole course production company at this point. We produce courses, like 2 courses a month, which are like 5-hour courses. And yeah, this led me to transition into this second business of mine in which I just help people that want to teach something and have the knowledge and expertise and just want to reach people, reach these people, reach their audience right through online course marketplaces. Because do not get me wrong, I still have a program and I still have a course hosted in my website, which is like 2 completely different things. Having a course in a marketplace and having a course on your website are 2 completely different things. And I talk about it in this channel right here. But pretty much like having a course in a marketplace, like Skillshare, Udemy, what I talked about, it's so easy to grow. It's pretty much automatic. The marketing is automatic. You just need to create a course once. Once it's created, it's up there and you're good to go. If you have to host your course in your website, which by the way, I'm also doing, you can check it in the first link in the description. It's a hard process. You need a landing page. You need a website. You need to create obviously the content and host your content somewhere in which you probably pay a monthly subscription, right? Yes, you can tweak the prices. Yes, you can sell your course at $500, $1,000, $10,000, but still you need to find client acquisition ways. You need to perform marketing. And this is what I like to say to the people that I work with. This is like level 2 course creation. So I would not start by hosting my course. If I was a complete beginner, probably like you, I would not host my course in my website. The awesome thing and the awesome funnel that for some reason, again, completely accidentally, because if I told you that I was planning about this whole thing, it would be a complete lie, right? I didn't plan for this. Everything came organically, right? So the way that I managed to grow the course that I have on my website is just a genius way that I completely accidentally came up with, in which after having all of this audience in online course marketplaces, these are people that know, like, and trust me because they've consumed like hours of my courses and have already paid me. So, they really trust me. I funnel these people from these courses, which are relevant to the course that I host on my website, to my website, right? And in this way, not only do I not have to spend money to get new clients on my website, but I actually make money for every person that knows about me because they purchase like my courses. These courses act like small ticket products, like low ticket products, and I funnel them from these online course marketplaces to my website. And these online course marketplaces, these people find out about me organically. This is how I managed to sell 80,000 courses as a complete nobody. And it's really not hard for you to do the same thing. It's just a step-by-step process. Just follow the exact steps that I followed, and I honestly understand through trial and error. I had no one to teach me what I teach, right? No one coached me on, how long should a course lesson be? How long should a course be, right? Should you edit your course? Should you script your course? That type of stuff. And that's like why for so long I wasn't making substantial amount of money in these marketplaces. Like I really started to make serious money from these marketplaces 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, right? But if you follow my advice and my steps and my framework, you can reach my level so much faster. And keep in mind that my course topics aren't even the most profitable course topics out there. If you're instructing something like, let's say, AI or coding or Excel or some more, practical skills that people are searching for, you can find success so much faster than me. Yeah, so that's what I do now. If you want like more information and potentially work with me on a one-on-one basis, you can book a call with me from the first link in the description, and I'm going to see you in the next video.